I'm here to talk to you a little bit about notifications. So normally when we set up notifications, we want our systems to talk to us, to tell us things about themselves. And unfortunately, it can start to look a little, gestures vaguely. Something about, good intentions and highways, right? It starts to look a little much, and we can't actually get any good information out of a situation like this one, right? So what starts to happen is the high severity, high priority, high urgency alerts get buried in all of these, Trello Jira tickets, Confluence things, et cetera, emails, and whatever. And what we do to compensate for that is start closing things. We go into do not disturb mode, we close Slack, we do things to enforce silence, to allow us to focus so that, we can build and break things. But unfortunately, when we do that, we don't get the notifications we should. And we do know this when we set it up, right? We start to get a little bit of unease, right? We closed everything down, but that silence is sus because we made it quiet. It's not quiet because it should be quiet. It's not quiet because there's nothing wrong. It's quiet because we said, shut up. And that's not actually going to help us work, right? But one of the things that we can do is start to categorize the noise, figure out the source, make some workflows around it, and actually get some of that low priority, low urgency noise out of the way so that it's not interfering with the higher urgency work or something that actually does need to grab our attention. And the reason all of this is important is because our brains were not designed to multitask. I cannot stress this enough. Our brains were not designed to multitask. We keep thinking that they are, and so we try to. We try to work at home when we have to, and then we have distractions from partners, kids, pets. If you live alone, hi. And what ends up happening is you are trying to do work, you're trying to build something, trying to fix something, and you have other things in your environment. There are studies done that show that our brains don't actually do well in this environment. Quality degrades, and even when you add extra time, it doesn't bounce all the way back. So enough about multitasking. When we try to eliminate the noise, though, what we do is we get those notifications out of the way, so we're not multitasking. But it's not always the stuff that you see on the left. All those Slack notifications, PagerDuty is on the list of notification sources, but there's also yourself, because there are times that we distract ourselves, especially when we're trying to be social. If you live alone, you're trying to check your email and your text messages to keep it connected with people because you can't go out to see them as regularly as you would like to. But unfortunately, this means you're also adding to the noise. Your own notifications are adding to the noise. So you need to set boundaries with yourself and others. Make sure that you have focus time. Make sure it's a communicable thing. Put it on a work calendar, on a family calendar, wherever it needs to live. And when you tell people, don't interrupt me unless it's an emergency, set expectations so that you know that you're aligned. When I say it's an emergency, when you say it's an emergency, is this the same thing? Because there are times when people genuinely will need to interrupt you, even if you really wish they wouldn't. So that, again, you can get back to running up AWS bills. For the tech notifications themselves, some of the repeat offenders, I guess I'll call them, false positives, negatives, fragile systems, recurring events, right? These are all things that generate a lot of noise that aren't necessarily helpful. So you can start to categorize them, think of things to do with them. You also need to make sure that things are routing correctly. A lot of overhead can be added. If I get a notification for something that's a front-end alert, I never worked in front-end. I cannot help it. I have to redirect it. I have to navigate my org to do so, and that pads a lot of time. You also want to make sure that it's appropriately loud. And you also want to make sure you're managing your tools while you're doing this, right? Because some of this might require more tools, but you don't want to have tool explosion, but you also want to make sure that somebody else's outage doesn't become your outage. So when you're looking at your tools, make sure you're reevaluating them pretty regularly. Make sure that their SLA and your SLA are in alignment or as close to as possible so that you can, switch if you need to. Make sure that, again, somebody else's outage doesn't become yours, and also make sure that they're providing what you need. For the notifications themselves, triage them to death. If it went somewhere it shouldn't have, make sure it goes to the correct place the next time. If you fix something permanently and that condition is no longer an alert condition, delete it. It's cathartic, I promise. Especially if you do so responsibly. Don't just go through and delete things in your environment. Please, make sure you're actually triaging them. Make sure you fixed whatever it's alerting on. If you have some automation around it, make sure you're alerting on the automation criteria and not the underlying criteria. Thank you for your time and attention. My name is Quintessence. I'm here with PagerDuty. I'll be drifting around or at the PagerDuty booth, and there are some resources on the link on the slide there.